This is a very typical question where Desmos is going to help us, but I worry that some of you are not going to make the adjustment that you need in order for Desmos to be most effective. So I'll kind of do it the way I think most of you guys are going to do it, and then I'll amend my process as needed. But the reason Desmos is going to be great here is this is supposed to be a line. We have 3 points here, and we just kind of need to know the equation of that line. We need to change it slightly. H of x is f of x minus 13, and we need to get h, but the f of x equation we need. So most of you are going to create a table and then enter the points. So we don't need all 3, but I'll put them all in anyway. So 0, and you can enter fractions. You don't need to do anything with it. So negative 19 over 5, and 1, and negative 18 divided by 5, and 2. And then we hit the regression button here, and we have linear regression, and 5x plus 20 is a trap answer, okay? Because that's not what they asked us for. This is the f of x points, but the h of x is going to be f of x minus 13. So now we can almost kind of like plug that equation in, right? If we wanted h of x, we just found that f of x is 5x plus 20 minus the 13. Now if we combine those like terms, we're going to get 5x and plus 7, and that is the answer. So that's fine. That to me is like the best way to do this. This is the best way to adjust based on what probably most of you are going to do. But my big worry, the reason I don't think this is the best way to do this, is I really worry that the allure of choice D is going to be too much, that you're just so excited that you got that answer so fast, and it is an answer, that you'll just completely ignore this really essential piece. Now, you should, for every single SAT math question, before you hit that button to move on to the next question, you should be looking back and going, what did they want from me? Did I give them what they wanted? Because a lot of times they're going to make a slight change and make you solve for something and then add on an extra little piece at the end. So you got to be aware of that potential trap. What I would have done here is sensed the danger from the start, and I would have made an adjustment. So basically, I would have subtracted 13 from all of these things, right? So I would have added an h of x equation that still is kind of plugging points in, right? The f of x for this first point is 0. But if I did 0 minus 13, I'd get negative 13. If I did 1 minus 13, I'd get negative 12. If I did 2 minus 13, I'd get negative 11. And then I could just put those points in. So minus 13, 13. This is, what did I say, minus 12. And this is minus 11. Again, we don't need all 3 points because it's a line. But notice the regression is going to change. Now it just gives me the 5x plus 7 without me having to do anything else. So I really like that. I think if you sense danger, try to find a way to like nullify that danger as fast as possible, right? Adjust your process so that you're dealing with the twist as soon as you can. That way you don't forget about it at the end, because I know what's going to happen. As soon as you get an answer that matches one of the choices, you're just going to pick that. We're rushing, we're trying to get through, we want that 800, but you got to resist that feeling. You got to always look back and make sure, is this what they asked for, or is this just what feels good to give them? That's a big problem on the SAT, is they love to ask for something different. And here, the question is not that long, so you really can't say that you missed it because it was hidden. It's right there. So let me know in the comments, did you make that mistake? Is that what happened? It's okay to admit it. That's the first step to avoiding it next time.